Once good young people, Shawne, B2B, Bari, the beautiful, slow hot in here, Shawne, host of the show, bringing you the recklessness you need. Please don't ask me why I am fanning a Martin Luther King church fan. This is not for you or for me, but for my grandmother, who doubted that I went to church this week. So I brought back evidence. Again, I want you to see some people. This is the new plastic handle at our church. Before they were all wooden. These debuted 2 weeks ago. And I have one. So that means, Grandma, that I have proof positive that I went to see everyone at church this past week. And let me put this on the record. The next weekend, the Eagles have a game at 4 o'clock on Sunday, or an 8 o'clock game, or a Monday night game. I'll go to church again. That's right. The next available Sunday, when the Eagles don't play at 1 o'clock, I will be there and I'll have proof. Grandma. Love you. Just had to prove a point. I did go. You didn't believe me, but I got my ass up and I went. Alright, moving on to the recklessness you need. Jay-Z versus T-Pain. How do I feel? You guys know we were riding against Jay-Z because we were rooting for Chris Brown. And listen, I thought it was fun. Jay-Z's pretty much flawless, so rooting for him is no fun. So I was taking an opportunity to root against him. But in actuality, that damn Blueprint 3 is a great album, and this Chris Brown guy, it's really hard to root for him. But I'm still rooting against Jay-Z because it's fun for me. I like to root for the person who is overcoming the underdog, and that is not Jay-Z. But I'm not sure T-Pain really thought this one through. He should have listened to that album. Really, the DOA is not the signature song for most people once they hear Blueprint 3. So that was done. That was gone. He had his iPhone app. The Autotune's not going anywhere. We had forgotten until he spent the weekend saying F Jay-Z, he's too old. This is no good. The album is good. It's great. It's probably the best album I've heard in a very long time. Now is not the time to take pot shots at Jay-Z. I do it in jest. You know, I don't know him. My money's gonna be affected by saying I'm rooting against him. You don't see dames saying anything or games saying anything. Everybody's laid low because they've listened to the album. Have you? Is this the right time? A couple weeks ago, before anybody heard the album, would have been a perfect time for you to say F Jay-Z. Right now, not so good. Focus on what you're doing. Don't bring anybody else up. You could have done hits with him later on. Those were super huge monies. The tour. How are you not going to be a part of future tour? Oh, man. It's a bad move. It's a bad move. But who you should have been mad with for messing up your Autotune sensation is Diddy. I know you're getting a chunk of that album. You're getting little percentages. And I understand. But that Angel song is horrid. Oh, it is horrid. And if Diddy pulls this Autotune thing off, the last train to Paris and Dirty Money, if by some minor miracle Diddy is able to pull this off, I will say to you on the show that Diddy, aka Puffy, aka Puff Daddy, aka Sean Combs, is the greatest trickster in the history of hip-hop. He's one of them. Don't get me wrong, he's already one of the leading tricksters. But if he pulls this one off, which I do not think is possible, he is the leading trickster. T-Pain, you should be mad at Diddy for making Autotune sound like that. Not Jay-Z. Your aggression pointed in the wrong direction. Some advice for men out there after you heard about the Shawne Merriman, Tila Tequila situation. I don't know what a citizen's arrest is. Maybe that's something they have in California. Not what we do here in Philadelphia. Because none of us know what happened. And I don't want to just jump out there and say, oh, she deserved it, or I don't believe her. So I'm going to leave that part on to the left and just talk about how Shawne should have handled himself. Because as a man, I have been in these situations. You wanted to hold her, you were angry. you are 6'4", 275 pounds, you must recognize she is a 4'10", Asian child, like a boy, like a kid, like, you know, you can't just grip up that little thing. It's gonna bruise. Even though she didn't have any bruises. It's just not a good look. For every man out there, if you are dating, sleeping with, or seeing naked a woman with a fiery personality, who with, you know, alcohol consumption, or just by her very nature, can explode, do not be afraid to call La Policia. You call La Policia before they get a chance to. I have been in situations where somebody has pushed on me, a woman, and you want to, you know it's wrong, but you want to put your hands, and you know what I do? Boop, 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 boop. La Policia, come get this bitch. Get her now. That's what you do. You call them early on, and oh, it's not the manly thing to do. It's better than getting locked up. That's right. Call them quick, and I'll call the police on anybody. You got a problem with me? You want the police to come deal with it? Boop, 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 boop. La Policia, come get this bitch. That's what I do, and that's what Shawne should have done. If you're out there, fellas, she's off hinged, don't know what to do, La Policia will get you through. Some people who definitely need my advice speak. I'm a big fan of Lil Boosie. I really am. I heard about him for the first time from my good friend Marcus way back 1,000 years ago. We were in college together. He's from Baton Rouge. He was telling me about Boosie before there was a video or a real mixtape. So I've been a fan for a while. But Boosie, and if you know him or you're watching yourself, you're going too far with the videos. Like, you're starting the video with real guns, like pointed at the screen. And this is too much. I know you're hard, but there's no need to document your hardness. Just talk about it and we'll believe it. And if people don't, let them not believe. There's no need for you to cause attention with La Policia in your city as to what possessions you may have. You've been talking real crazy with the ecstasy and the booty and you're getting caught. Now is not the time to really put the guns on the screen. Don't document that. Let that be for you and your friends to know who you are, and if somebody steps you, then they can find out. Just don't ask the police to come bother you. It's not the right move. And for Maia Campbell, who is originally from Philadelphia, so it was really hard to see her cracked out. Oh man. I mean, I heard the stories. I heard she had come back to Philly for a while, was tricking hard on that corner, and now she's in LA tricking hard on that corner for that. I don't know what the hell she's on. Meth or something. She looks terrible. I've never taken hard drugs. Never have. Some people who watch the show, I'm sure have. I have a question for you. Is there something in a hard drug that changes how you talk? Is it because I remember the smooth, eloquent Maia Campbell, but this thing here, why I be taking on me? Why the fuck I did, mama? I kick your ass. Well, what is that? I know I shouldn't be laughing, but this coke and heroin and that do that to your vocal cords. Ah, spit on your mama, you bitch. You bitch, you motherfucker. What is that? It's too much. And please do not ask. Everybody's asking, where's LL Cool J? Why didn't he help with her? You think LL ain't trying to save her crazy ass? She gone. And it's not LL's job to save her. This they did a TV show together. That's her job to save herself. I feel bad, but I just want to know. If you have been addicted to a hard drug, or know somebody's been addicted to a hard drug, is that in their voice? Is there something that you hide that make you talk like that? Just let me know. I'm interested in finding out. In my ear, I'm praying for you, but you got to know to get away from every camera. I don't care how high you are, you got to know that. And of course, we are very happy this week because it is the start of football season. You all know out there, I am a fan of the Eagles, and thus, I am a fan of Michael Vick. I haven't talked about Michael Vick because I've let him get settled, and I didn't want to bring any more controversy to him. But now that he's only getting a 2-week sentence, I'd like to say this. I don't care what he did or when. I am sick of every year having to play that damn song when the Eagles lose in the playoffs. I want to win. I don't think the Eagles are going to win. We look wretched. Middle linebackers hurt, rookie safety starting. I'm worried. But I am not offended by any of the things that Michael Vick has done in the past. Listen, I don't fight dogs. probably couldn't stand to watch a dogfight match. I probably couldn't. But is it any different than idiots going out into the woods with shotguns and shooting deers in the head? If that is okay, then I can't be more than outraged by Michael Vick fighting dogs. That's just how I stand. And more importantly, if he can help the EAGLES Eagles win a damn Super Bowl, I'm for it. If you're an Eagles fan and you are threatening to give away your season tickets, you'll never like the Eagles again. Oh, you are so morally outraged. How can they do it? He fucking know. How can they do it? Guess what? Fuck you. I want to win. That's all there is to it. EAGLES Eagles Super Bowl. Mike Vick, make it happen. Holla! La!